Morning and welcome to Fort Seller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful 3-day weekend, including yesterday, Monday being off for our students. Today is Tuesday, January 25th, 2022, and we're back to a day one. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to participate in the Mindful Minute. Mindful Minute is a good way to allow yourself to let go of the weekend, let go of tomorrow too, and just focus on today. Okay, so for instance, you might have had an amazing weekend, but the weekend is gone, and this is your opportunity to make it an amazing Tuesday, right? So let's focus on Tuesday. Maybe, perhaps you didn't have a great weekend, right? And you're allowed to not have good weekends. That's okay too. But remember, that is in the past, and thankfully, you're now here. You're in a place where you're loved, where you're cared for, and where we want you to succeed. You hear that from us all the time. And so let's just focus on today. Let's focus on making today an amazing day. Okay? So let's use our eyes and just focus around us. Find something that catches our attention and just study it. Look at it, identify what it is. Figure out what color it is, what is it used for, identify little small details that perhaps you didn't even notice until now you're paying attention. Then take a breath in with your nose and out. What do you smell? With your sense of smell, what are you taking in, and what is it making you think of? What memories, perhaps, does that sense of smell bring and evoke out of you? Then pause and listen simply to the sounds that are around you. What do you hear? What stands out to you? What has caught your attention with your ears that you didn't notice before because we are so on the go, right? And finally, with our skin, what do we feel? Okay, so we're going to move forward. We're going to do our mindful breathing practices. Remember, all last week we taught you the elevator breathing. I encourage you to perhaps practice that. Today, you can also use any of our other breathing techniques. Smelling the flower and the flickering of the candle. You can do starfish breathing. You can do the hot cocoa method, right? Rainbow breathing, perhaps. Or simply just count. Okay, so I'm going to use the starfish breathing today, just because that's what I'm feeling. But you can use whatever breathing technique works for you. Okay, let's go ahead and begin. Get yourself settled. Get your body, make sure feel your chair holding up your body. Notice where your body meets your chair, and take that first breath in and out. Allow yourself to relax. You've arrived. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Allow yourself to exist in every part of your body, noticing everything from your toes as you breathe in, to the bottom of your feet, to your ankles. Breathe out. Notice your legs. Perhaps they're sore from the roller skating party on Saturday. Breathe in. Notice your knees, your hips, and your belly full of air. And then breathe out. Notice the warmth of that air coming out through your mouth. Notice your chest and your shoulders. Breathe in. Exist in every part of your body. Breathe out. Notice your back, your lower and upper back. And finally, notice what feelings you brought to school. Breathe in. Sit with those feelings. Allow them to be real. Acknowledge them. Let them know that you care. Breathe out. As you continue to breathe, allow those feelings to tell you what they need to tell you. As you breathe out, when it is time, allow those feelings to move on to the next moment. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, in a moment, you'll hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. And when you can't hear it anymore, you may then open your eyes and awaken to the world that is around you. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort, where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Now, whether you have a great day or not is ultimately your choice. So choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. At this moment, please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and you can go ahead and take a seat. I want to thank you for joining me in the Mindful Minute. Don't forget, we have 3 expectations here at the school, and they're simple, but sometimes we have to be really intentional in following them. Number 1, be respectful to others as well as to yourself. Right? Being respectful to yourself matters. You matter. And your thoughts and your thinking and how hard you're working in school matters. But also give that respect out towards others. And today I want you to really put a focus on your teachers and the grown-ups at your school. And be thankful towards them for all the work they're doing, because they're doing a lot of hard work. So today, when I challenge you to find people to tell them that you love them just the way they are, I want you to go find the teachers. I want you to go find the paras who push in, or the specialists, or the specials teachers, or Miss Newswang or Miss Fornwalt, right? To find our members of the custodial staff like Miss Brittany, and tell them you love them too, just the way they are. Give them that respect. And of course, with a regular day, when it's time for others to talk, give them that love, give them that respect. And when it's your turn to talk, I hope that people will give you that same love and respect as well. Also, show that you're responsible with your hands, with your feet, with the words that come out of your mouth. And we've been talking about this too, how you think, right? Just because you don't have anything nice to say doesn't mean you have to say it. But even when you don't say it, those unkind thoughts in your brain are not feeding the best of you. I really want you to feed the best version of you, right? Not the angry version, not the frustrated version, but the one that sees the good in everyone. And I hope that you see that in Mr. Lin too. All right. And finally, show that you're ready to learn. You know, when we were at the roller skating rink, I noticed a couple of you guys actually were falling, and then you told me that you were ready and you weren't going to give up. And I thought that was the perfect way of thinking. And I hope that you take that same attitude to math and to reading and to writing and all that other good stuff. I want you to not give up. Show that you're ready to take on the world, or just at least take on today. All right. Our character trait of the month is tolerance. Seek it out. Celebrate the differences that we all bring to school. Okay, that's really all it is. Know that you're different, and I mean that in the best sense. And I hope other people will give you that respect and celebrate how different you are, and just how amazing you are, and all the things you bring to our school. Because quite frankly, not only do I love you just the way you are, I can speak on behalf of your teachers as well as all the grown-ups at the school. And yes, a lot of the friends too. We love you just the way you are. Okay, so today I challenge you guys to find people, but today, instead of finding Mr. Lin, I want you to go find your teachers. I want you to go find the paras and the specials teachers and the custodial staff and people in the main office and those grown-ups. And yeah, your friends who are also kids. Tell them you love them just the way they are. All right, can't wait to see you guys around. Have an amazing Tuesday.